Today we are reviewing Team of the Season Sane. He's just come out. Is he worth 200k? We're going to take a quick look at his in-game stats, Rob, before we get into the clips. What are the stats that stick out to you?
I mean, his dribbling looks fantastic. I think 92 dribbling at this stage isn't necessarily the highest, but you look into it, it does look pretty decent. You know, stuff like 95 agility is not to be messed with. The 90 finishing for a winger as well, pretty elite. You know, along with his good passing as well. And obviously, the boy's quick, Jack.
Yes, he is. I said to Rob, as I was using him in FUT Champs Qualifiers, went 10-0, so you know I'm a certified player. He feels like Aloe-Ran, kind of like a little mini Aloe-Ran when you compare him to maybe to his World Cup or his FUT Fantasy one.
Yeah.
But Rob, I'm very, very impressed with this card. As you can see, he got 6 goals, 4 games for me. No assists, selfish lover, but great finishing in game, amazing shot power. He's also got boosted up to a 4-star weak foot, which is very, very nice, Rob. Starting off with the card, Rob, his pace. Obviously, you said beforehand, you know, he looks quick. And Robbie, let me tell you, he is a quick boy. I used him up top in a 4-2-2 alongside Cruyff, and then Aloe-Ran was next to him. That's what kind of made me think these two feel kind of similar.
Yeah.
In terms of pace, Rob, he's very, very good. I can imagine him being on the wing as, you know, a little speed demon, you know, as they call him, Speed Demon Sane. I think that was his name in school. The only thing is, he's tall. You know, he has got that slight clunk to him.
Yeah, I was going to say, when we've used Sane's in the past, you know, like the FUT birthday one last year.
Yes.
We know, he's always a channel favourite, isn't he, Sane, to be fair?
Yeah.
He's always fast, but I feel like his height kind of makes him feel maybe faster in a weird way.
Yeah. I think it's like Pogba, you know, where it makes him feel like he's really charging.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a two-edged sword, two-sided sword.
Double-edged sword.
Bloody phrases.
Yeah.
Two-edged sword, yeah. It's like a two-edged sword. So sometimes he'll feel really, really nice on the ball when he's like flying down the wing. And then there's times when he'll just feel a little bit slow. I think it's kind of when his stamina is getting quite low. He's not got the greatest stamina. He does feel a little bit clunky with it.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's probably one thing you want to worry about with this card is his stamina, probably the worst thing about it.
Yeah, and I do think you notice it, like when you're using him at the end of a game, he is tired. You will need to sub him off. So on to the next category, Rob. We've got shooting, and I must say this was probably the bit that kind of surprised me in terms of how good he was at shooting, because look, he's got 91 shooting, for God's sake. We are at a team of the season where stats are pretty mad. But he's got 95 shot power, 90 finishing, 90 positioning. Let me say, Rob, he gets in the right positions at the right times. He knows what he's doing, told Leroy. And I've got no complaints whatsoever that, you know, like I said earlier, he's been upgraded to 4-star weak foot, which makes him a lot more versatile inside the box.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to say, one of his alternate positions isn't striker, but I feel like he's pretty much made for it.
I think personally, having used the card, he's definitely more of a striker than a winger, to be honest with you. He's got a cam, which could probably make it easier for you to get him up there in game, maybe play like a 4-5-1 or something. I don't think you're going to have a great time with this guy on the wing, in all honesty. I think he feels a little bit too clunky when you compare him to cards. Yeah, and especially when you're thinking about the power curve this year, it's been crazy. You've got cards like Diaby that Robbie is going to be reviewing. It'll be out very, very soon. Or you might have seen it already, who knows. But you've got like cards like Martinelli, St. Maximan, cards that are just much more suited to the wing. And I think this guy's much more suited to being up front. So I don't know if I'd bother using him on the wing at all, even. At the minute, he's coming in at about 170k, which is a bargain for a player of this this stature.
I'm guessing in terms of negatives, stamina and skills is what I'm going to guess.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be nice to have 5-star. I think that would really set him apart from a lot of the other players that just feel kind of like Sane. You know, he doesn't feel exactly the most unique guy. Also, the work rate, medium. You know, I hate him. And you do kind of notice them a little bit, but it's nothing to put me off the card. And I think if you're looking for a budget striker, he's an absolutely fantastic option. He's really easy to get chemistry with. I just put Neuer in net and then used a Bundesliga manager, and he's on 3, and he was happy days. So yeah, is Sane worth the coins? I think so, Rob. Yeah,
he looks like a fantastic player. Let us know if you've got him, boys, if you've packed him, if you've got him in your Champs Awards, anything like that. Let us know. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, comment down below who you want to see next. Be sure to check out our second channel, and we'll see you later.